I'm Gene Simmons, and I wear more makeup and higher heels than your mommy does.
Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise, playing in the street, gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face, you big disgrace, kicking your can all over the place, singing, we will rock you. We will rock you.
My job is to create little rock gods.
Previously on Gene Simmons Rock School, Gene announced the final lineup for the band.
A new rock band has been born! Yeah!
This time, with Gene out of town, the kids gang up on the Emperor and things get ugly.
You're just singing it like that, you don't know when to come in. No, I don't. I want to be the singer. I can't stay in time.
God, I'm good.
Here at Christ's Hospital Boarding School, in a small town south of London, Gene's finally starting to fit in. The rock and roll demon even gets to bang a drum in the school marching band. But in the classroom, he's banging his head against the wall.
A 1, a 2, a 1, 2.
Gene's trying to get the kids ready for a final exam he hasn't even revealed to them yet. A gig opening for Metal God's Motorhead in front of 5,000 fans. But rock and roll isn't coming easy. And to make matters worse, Gene has to go to Los Angeles for a few days. Before he goes, Gene leaves the kids with a few words of inspiration.
That was crap. The music's not happening. It's on a very, very primitive level. Now here's the bad part. I'm gonna be gone for a week, and before I get back, you've got a lot of hard work to do. But everybody's gonna be part of the team. The manager of the band is gonna be Rod's. He's gonna have a lot more responsibility than any of you. There are gonna be 2 stage managers. They are Mr. White and Lucien. The stylists are gonna be Francis and Fifi. You don't wanna hear anybody say you're crap, right? A week from now.
Well, when he said he's crap, I thought I was going to smack him one.
I think he said that we were craps to make us want to live up to his expectations, because if we live up to his expectations, then our song will be good. Anyone that kind of messes up, and I'm not going to mess up, but it's going to be remembered for messing up this band.
I told him on the first day, I'm not here to be your friend. I'm gonna tell you when you suck. At the end of the day, they may dislike me some days, and the next day they'll come back and hug me, because they know I'm there for them. I am their rock.
Gene's been asked to be a presenter at the American Music Awards, and he's invited a surprising date. Deputy Head, Mary Ireland.
You belong in L.A. I'll tell you why.
Don't be ridiculous.
Well, I'll tell you why. You've already got the rock hair. Look at that. You're spiking it up. You kind of dress cool. Look, what's that around your neck? What's
the
that
hair
show?
is because I couldn't afford the top stylist.
What's that around your neck?
These are beads.
It's cool. Those are rock kind of beads. What
No,
kind
these
of
are
beads
middle-aged lady beads.
I don't think so. If you ask any of the young ladies who are 12 and 13 would they wear it, they would. Not only that, but I think are you blushing?
Yes, I'm blushing, yeah.
Really?
I blush. I'm apprehensive, really. I don't want to be number 4,601 notch on the bedpost. But let's face it, I'm not his type. I'm not tall, I'm not blonde, I'm not tarty.
Dressing down as best she can, Mary gets a tour of Gene's $15 million mansion in Beverly Hills.
Hollywood swinging, baby. Look at these shades.
It's very sunny out here.
Yes, it is. Very sunny. No, actually.
It's absolutely beautiful.
Should we go in? Come on.
grief. This is the office.
Yes. There's everything you can imagine, from the action figures, keychains, 3D glasses, Kiss shoelaces, believe it or not. Of course, Kiss condoms.
I mean, doesn't this seriously feel a bit weird when you're sitting in a room surrounded by images of yourself?
Not at all. It's as it should be.
How can I put this without being too insulting? The house is not as tasteless as I thought it was going to be. This is fantastic. This is almost as nice as England.
I thought Ireland.
I'm Scottish, actually.
Coming up, the band starts to self-destruct.
You gotta get in time. You're just singing it like that. You don't know when to come in. No, I don't.
He's holding the van back. He can't sing, can't do it in time.
And Gene shocks his pupils with a surprise gig.
I think that's really unfair. He said it was a friendly audience, but it's not. It's people judging you.
Next on Gene Simmons Rock School. Gene is away in L.A., but back at Christ Hospital Boarding School, the class are working on a new song. But it isn't long before the group starts to lose patience with their eccentric frontman.
That's really quite terrible.
Don't you know the words to the verse?
No, I'm supposed to.
You're supposed to learn.
Yeah, we were like practicing them though. Okay, guys, let's not get too angry.
It like that, you don't know when to come in. No, I don't.
No, Josh.
How can you not know when to come in? It's so
Josh.
It's the word.
Josh, the thing is, you need to look at me. I've been giving you the signal.
He's holding the van back. He can't sing, can't do it in time. He's just making it naff.
Dudley and me have been giving you hints all this time, but you just have to get it in time.
I think Mr. Simmons has got into Josh's head that he's arrogant, like really, really arrogant, and he can do whatever he wants. So when we try and tell him that it's not like this, he's like that, he just does it his way anyway.
We just gotta let it out. I know. No, you don't, because you keep on doing right now first. Just gotta let it out. We just gotta...
And I want to smack him because he's kind of ruining this thing. But in the other ways I don't, because he's trying, but he just can't do it.
I want to be the singer. I can't stay in time. It feels so humiliating. I'm giving up. I just can't do it now. Not today.
Meanwhile, in L.A., Gene is taking Deputy Head Ireland to the American Music Awards as his date.
When you see these things on television, it seems like a terribly self-indulgent exercise.
It is, and what of it? Goodbye, kids.
Everybody!
Do you like my body? Had to do it.
The actual award ceremony itself was a bit dull, frankly. I would hate to live the rock star lifestyle. They don't seem to be terribly in touch with reality.
I think despite herself, Mary actually quite likes me. And despite herself, actually is fascinated by this world.
Hello?
How is everyone? I'm just calling to check up on everything.
The rest of the band feel a bit hostile towards Josh because he really did
Have trouble with the timing
and tuning.
You know, as the manager of the band, you've got to step in and say, okay, hold on here. This is the problem. This is what I'd like to happen.
Okay.
Very much like a prime minister. The prime minister has to step up and be a leader and decide things, and that's what you have to be.
Rodney takes Gene's words to heart and takes control.
Everyone listen up. Stop writing on the board. Stop to Mr. Simmons, we're going to learn a new song. Let me finish. As manager, the song I have chosen for us to do is Wild Thing. Does anyone know how to play it?
Yep, I do.
With a little help, maybe Josh can finally get his timing down before Gene gets back.
Wild thing, think I love you, but I won't know for sure.
I've been really helping him point out when to come in and when not to come in.
I'm pleased that Waddy's been getting involved in my singing because, I mean, I'm a bit unsure, as you know, and so he's been just curing me and singing along, which helps me.
I think when Mr. Simmons comes back, he's going to think we're so much better musically. If he's standing in the hallway listening to us, I think he'd be just like, are these the same people?
I'm back in my favorite hotel on the face of the planet. A hotel that's really old and musty.
Like a ray of sunshine, sir.
How do you stay so happy?
Well, being with you, sir, that does it. You've got that charisma, you see. It just makes me feel fairly cheerful.
We've all improved and progressed really well, and
Who says?
Sorry?
Who says?
I say.
The question is, do you stink or do you not? How about showing me?
Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
Come on, give me something!
But leave it to Gene to send the kids crashing back to earth.
We have a lot of work to do. What you lack is conviction. The belief that what you're doing is the single most important chord. Look how cool I am.
I'd just like to say that I'm really glad Mr. Simmons is back, because before then, I was kind of in some dream world that what we were doing was good and that we were maybe even getting close to success. It's just so not true.
You're standing as if you're waiting for the bus to arrive on the corner, and that's not good.
It's brought me back to the whole feeling that you can't be a rock star unless you have all this stage presence, and I'd kind of forgotten about that whole aspect a bit, and so...
1, 2, 3, 4!
Oh, God. How to get rid of that stiff lip?
With only 2 weeks left till the Motorhead gig, Gene wants the kids to practice playing for an audience, so he organizes a warm-up show.
We're gonna have your parents here. That's who you're playing for.
But we don't have any of our costumes or anything.
Doesn't matter if your outfits are there or not. You've got to first have your stuff together, your musical act together. And since it's your parents and maybe a few friends, it should be easy, shouldn't it? It's a friendly audience. They're not going to go, boo.
I think that's really unfair, because I don't really think we're ready. He said it was a friendly audience, but it's not. It's everyone else's parents as well. And it's people in the school. And it's not like, you know, your friends that are there to support you. It's people judging you.
Coming up, the class come down with a case of pre-show jitters.
I really am very nervous about the whole thing, really.
We're going to get laughed at.
Next on Gene Simmons Rock School.
on the next lesson in rock school. The class feels some growing pains.
We don't need you, honestly.
But are they big enough to handle a monster gig?
You're gonna open the show for Motorhead.
Sympathy for the misfit and underdog raves the LA Times.
He keeps splitting his trousers, which is kind of gross because you see his leg.
A new episode of Rock School with Gene Simmons premieres next Friday at 10:30.
Go to VH1.com for more lessons from Gene Simmons Rock School.
It's all part of Rock and Roll Fridays on VH1.
Fahrenheit. 2 years in development and a government patent pending. A formula so powerful it literally makes ephedra obsolete. Turn up the metabolic heat with Fahrenheit. A breakthrough for women so advanced, it has to be experienced to be believed. Fahrenheit. Let it burn. Learn more in...
Gene Simmons has been at Christ Hospital boarding school for 4 weeks, and it's the day of the band's first performance. Chapel practice is the last thing on their minds.
Pretty nervous. I really am very nervous about the whole thing, really. I'm a bit shocked about it and a bit overwhelmed by it.
We're going to get laughed at.
No general in his right mind would ever let his troops go off to war unless they were ready. If I didn't think they could cut it, I would say they're not getting on stage.
Tonight's venue is the school's 500-seat theater.
Take a look at that chin. That's a royal chin, yeah. Be careful with it.
I will. I'm worried. The lump in my throat's really hurting, and I'm thinking about just signing the words, for example, wow thing.
No, yeah.
It's just a thought. And see how I was going to.
How did you feel when you first performed?
I want to tell you the God's honest truth. I was so excited and my heart was bumping so fast, beating so fast, that I spit fire, which was, we rehearsed many times. Of course, that night my hair caught on fire. I didn't know what was going on, except the audience went out of their minds and people were scurrying around on stage, and a roadie came out and put the fire out, and I looked ridiculous. The makeup was messed up. But they were excited because we were excited, and I wasn't standing there like this. Oh my God, what the hell was happening? And it was exciting, it was dramatic, it was exciting, it was exciting. You're sitting like you're in the classroom. Exciting, exciting, exciting. Next day in the newspapers, there was only one picture in the newspapers. Whose was it? Yes, the guy that messed up the worst. Jump into the deep end of the pool and go for it. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. You can make as many mistakes as you want. It doesn't matter, as long as you put some energy into it.
Are you ready to rock?
The kids aren't only unveiling their new band, but their new band name.
I'd like to present to you all the Claws!
It's taken 4 weeks to do it, but the class have finally impressed their teacher.
You took the stage. It was great. I was so excited. I tried, I was supposed to be a surprise. I was trying to sit down. I couldn't help myself. Do you hear me screaming? Yeah. Oh, so great. And did anybody use their vocal cords?
Everyone's cheering.
Yes, they were cheering. It was a rock concert.
That's what you want to do.
Before, we could see that his throat was a bit bad and he was a bit shaky. But when he actually went on stage, he was loud. I was actually really surprised, because considering his circumstances, I was actually really surprised he was going to perform that well, and it was really good, actually. So I think we should like it.
Well done. Really well done.
Absolutely brilliant. Well done. I'm really proud of you.
The little boy who everybody makes fun of became a young rock star. He was fearless, almost like a killer midget dog. You ever see them? That's what it reminds me of. They were magnificent.
So proud.
They stepped up. As the British say, stand and deliver. They did. They stood, they delivered. And God, I'm good.
Next time on Gene Simmons Rock School, the class unveiled their new image.
Oh, man.
And the band's first big radio appearance leads to a major throwdown.
You think I'm here to be your friend or to tell you exactly what the truth is?
We don't need your opinions. We don't need your views, yeah?
That little pisser, he just learned how to wipe his ass, and he's telling me he doesn't care what I think.
This is the Bronx, New York City. This is where the seed got planted. Then it grew. It grew everywhere, into the cities, the burbs, scattered around the world from human heart to human heart. Actually, it grew into anything that had a beat. Hip-hop spread from the hood to the rest of humanity. This year we honor the artists who made it happen. Give it up to the golden age of hip-hop.
Hip Hop Honors 2005, September 26th at 9/8 Central on VH.